There goes the light, and they're racing. And showing speed, Lanakai Beach going with it as Idle Hands, and they're going to do back in the game for early speed, and these two are really going quickly into that first turn. He's looking to try and ease here Grimson on Idle Hands, and it's going to be Lanakai Beach to lead in the early stages. Second at the moment is Idle Hands back in the game, and Mac Almighty was on a limb 3 wide. They were followed further back in the field there by Our Soho. Now, she's lobbed into a pretty handy spot. Back on her inside as Ken Fury Lasses. Mac Almighty drops out there and is going to settle last. In the meantime, Ahoka, Jimmy, Hot Flush, and also the Maldives there racing fourth last, third last, second last, and now 2 lengths away last Mac Almighty. By jingos, they were flying early, 35.5 if you don't mind. That's really fast for a lead time here at Penrith. And into the back they go. Lanakai Beach led the way. Second Idle Hands back in the game without cover. Next the insiders Ken Fury Lass, Our Soho in a good spot. Then Hot Flush, followed by Ahoka, Jimmy, and the last pair. They are the Maldives, who's on the outside of Mac Almighty. First quarter of the last mile, another quick one, 29.4. So the leader's really rolling here. Lanakai Beach shows the way by a neat length on Idle Hands back in the game. Fourth on the inside next is Ken Fury Lass, followed by Our Soho and Hot Flush the inner. Well back in the field is Ahoka, Jimmy third last. Second to last on the inside is Mac Almighty, and the tail ender is the Maldives as they work down the home straight now. They get the bell lap to go, and it's Lanakai Beach who showed blistering speed in the early stages. Next quarter, 29.2, so on the back of a 35.5, they've gone the half in 58.6. They're flying. Into the back they go now, and the leader still is Lanakai Beach. Second spot at the moment as they head into the back straight. Idle Hands, Our Soho, Ken Fury Lass, Hot Flush, and then came Ahoka, Jimmy back in the game. Gonzo, it's dropped out of the fight. Further back then to Mac Almighty, who's ahead of it, and so too is the Maldives. They're down the back. Leader looks like it's gauge has hit empty, and going up strongly here, Our Soho has gone to the lead and goes for home. 29.4 the split. Can they keep sustaining this speed? Our Soho giving chase now is Hot Flush. They were followed Lanakai Beach, Ken Fury Lass. Further back then is Idle Hands, and the rest are headed by Ahoka, Jimmy. They flatten in. Our Soho led. Hot Flush is out after it. Hot Flush has levelled up on the outside. Our Soho's kicking again. Oh, she's brave. Our Soho, she's come again. Our Soho, tough, goes home to score and beat. Hot Flush, Ken Fury Lass. Fourth might have been Idle Hands, a nose in front of Lanakai Beach. What's this mile rate? 156.9. They seem to be going quicker. Behind those then came the Maldives, Ahoka, Jimmy, and well back to finish Mac Almighty, and a long last was back in the game. 30-7 the last quarter.